Strike team ready for deployment.
Pathfinder, this is Captain Dunn. There's a situation I could use your assistance with. I'd rather not discuss it over open channels. Please come see me on the Hyperion Bridge as soon as you can.
free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Ket. There's high hopes for this alliance.
I guess you'd ask about the Angara. It's a good reason to say hi.
That's not... This is about history, not you and...
Me and...
I need to finish this. So, the Angara, your thoughts on the alliance?
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
If the Angara say yes, I don't see why not.
I wonder who gets to make that call. The Angara don't have much of a government left. Okay, that's... Look, camera off. I need to say something. I feel like you want to get closer to me than an interview.
I think I might.
That's ridiculous.
What about you?
I want...
Maybe he thought he was being honest.
This isn't right. It's not ethical to date an interview subject. But once the documentary's done, we could get to know each other better.
I can't believe you said that.
What? I was just being honest.
There's a difference between being honest and being an ass.
Then I'll be patient. It'll be something to look forward to.
It's like they spawn
Thank
when
you.
they're not looking.
Just a couple more interviews and let's see what happens. Colonist registration is up since last episode, as is morale.
Look, this isn't
Tan
going to work.
sent this for you. Inspiring, huh?
No. We're done.
What are you doing with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Cash to do something. I wonder what my dad would think of it. Would he have encouraged the move? Come with us if he could?
I'm sure he would have.
Yeah, I think so.
Can't believe you said
Sid
that.
doesn't remember anything about him.
I was just being honest.
There's a difference between
Pathfinder,
being an
I
ass.
stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power... Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages...
I'll see what I can do.
Great. Stolen supplies haven't been...
Hi, I'm Ian Gartner, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, then we'll have you on your way. We ask that you refrain from picking foliage in the Nexus
Whoa, it's the Pathfinder.
It-
You're... How do we know we can trust them? I mean, for certain.
by hydroponic regulation.
Remember, talk to them. See for your...
Good.
At my age, family is more important than new experiences. I don't regret staying close to home.
These are stolen supplies. I'll alert.
Any plant specimen is strictly prohibited by hydroponic regulation.
Pathfinder Ryder, I need to know something from you. Worry about them. We hear it's chaos, that it's dog eat dog.
It's hard living.
So scary, despite what happened. Thank you for taking the...
Oh. Another one! Damn it! This is... You all keep crawling out of the woodwork.
Hi. I'm standing...
Not have their labs taken over by people giving them this.
Bad people. Giving you free things and helping you set up.
You're making fun of me, aren't you? I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. Yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Interesting.
I can't kick back, have fun.
Meant no offense. It's just...
Just what?
You don't seem like you're having fun.
I grew up on Omega. You'd think I'd know how to drink.
What's this really about?
PB thinks I don't care about the crew. That you're all just experiments to me. Do you... Is that how you think I see you?
Since when do you care what PB thinks?
It's not the first time someone told me that. In fact, every one of my exes said something similar. Hence why I'm taking a break from relationships.
So that's the real reason you said no to dinner. It wasn't because I'm not your type.
Yes, I mean no. Don't change the subject. Is that how you think I see you?
You can be... distant.
Then I'll be clear. I care about you as a person. Same goes for the rest of the crew.
Even PB?
Yes, even the stowaway. I should get back.
What about your wine?
I'll save it for another day.
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it. Ryder?
Hey.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Are you sure you want to do this, Nilkin?
What's for the bet?
I'm putting Nilkin here back into state.
The conviction was overturned, but everyone still treats me like... I just want to go to sleep and wake up when things have blown over.
Sure. Run away from your problems.
Right. 600 years.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
Pathfinder, I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally...
In good time. But we need to find lush planets of...
True. But hey, at least now we know... I know you'll do it.
Pathfinder?
What about your family?
I left some friends and just... I love piloting. But I like...
Why did you join the initiative?
Honestly...
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her...
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. Even with every... Someone's gotta keep the positivity coming, right?
Have to go now.
You be careful.
Sorry to call you in, but this is... Short version. One of Harry's med techs snuck a relative. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages. Yes. We need to keep this quiet. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
That makes it mine too, doesn't it, Captain?
Please keep this to yourself for now.
Right.
Good. Talk to Harry. Let's bring this under control before it's too late.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
But it's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist?
To
get a root canal.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
But Dad wasn't ready. Mom was just trying to prepare him.
Even though all human beings one day expire.
Yeah, but when it's someone you love, it's not that cut and dry.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too. No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not, the pills help. Deal? Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So, I heard the Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can air from a ship.
I remember the day they found the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain, you die a little inside.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Charon relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Grissom included. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
That's all you need to know. Dad wasn't much fun to hang around with. The awkward silences could last for hours.
Yet you shared a common interest.
Yeah, good or bad, your parents rub off on you.
A form of symbiosis?
Sure, I suppose. Though not always beneficial.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, the emotional bonds among family became clear to me that day. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is when Alec first learned the initiative.
It will be just a moment.
Hello, Alec.
I'm too old for Cloak and Dagger. I got your message. I'm here. Who are you?
A benefactor, if you like.
You have something to offer me?
A future.
That's vague.
A future. For your wife. You're out of money. Your contacts have dried up. You can't finish there.
How do you know about?
I can help you. Whatever you need.
Start by telling me what you need.
Your AI is more than a cure for your wife. It could also be the salvation for many others.
I don't follow.
Where we're going, we'll need a different perspective to understand things.
Where's that? The Andromeda Galaxy?
I have a proposal for you. And Ellen doesn't have much time. Are you interested?
Who was that? The benefactor?
I believe there was more to the Andromeda initiative than was publicly understood. Private logs are now available in your father's quarters. They may shed further light on the matter. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. I take it you're...
However, using quantum entanglement communication, the implant...
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Me more than you. What are your... But...
Exceptions were made. The Initiative deemed his research correct. I am the most advanced SAM in the Initiative. Symbiosis is a mutual... In return, I provide you with capabilities and an... Of course.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50... When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Your father's personal logs.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul? But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences we take for granted. Worse, the Geth saw us as the Creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors, and they resented it.
Ryder, Barlavon says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the Shadow Broker. Anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Jien Garson, who founded the initiative. But it wasn't. I guess Jien's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources and money. And I mean a lot of money. It's a little unusual. But everything about this project is.
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a Pathfinder. There's no other option left. Sam will never happen without their help. Our savings are gone, and no one will return my calls. I am a pariah. There's something strange going on with this benefactor. But Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
This is not good. Good you're here. Dunn briefed you?
High level only. Said to speak with you for the full brief.
Great. Well then, here we go. Before we left, my medtech Charlie helped his aunt sign on to the initiative program.
He cheated the screening process?
Yeah, she has TH314. Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages and jumps across species. It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness. There's no cure, no vaccine. It's deadly in its final stage, and she's off-grid. She's a problem.
What should I know about this TH314?
Stage 1 symptoms are similar to stasis sickness, which is what fooled Charlie. Stage 2 is marked by extreme bouts of paranoia. It becomes virulently contagious at Stage 3. Airborne, the works.
Is anyone else infected?
No one so far. According to the test results I received after Charlie left, she's still in Stage 1. If she progresses to Stage 3, Ryder, it'll be bad. It's a rare disease, but the kind that starts pandemics.
Any idea where he's gone?
Not long ago, he was assigned to an Apex unit for a mission. Incommunicado at the moment. Charlie had no idea the virus would flare up after stasis. Virology isn't his specialty. She's his only relative. Even so, he should have known better.
We need to help her, you mean?
Every instinct I have, both medical and human, is screaming at me to help her.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station. Could be worse. She could be off station and potentially infecting the Angara.
Dr. Carlyle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
That'll be useful. Thanks, Sam.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors opposite of civility as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
Things are still going smoothly without me to look over?
How may I assist?
That's all.
It has...
Hi, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus.
Name?
Ryder.
And you're a Pathfinder.
Short minutes going through immigration process.
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. Have you seen Ruth Becker?
Yes, I have. Why are you asking?
She's a friend. I wanted to check on her before I head back.
Of course I can help. She said she wanted to catch up with friends. Now let me see. Yes, Ruth Becker. Tried to set me up with her now.
Anything else that you can remember?
I restricted her access to the common area because there were problems with her file.
Thank you.
Yes, I believe I can help you retrace her steps, at least during that time. Pathfinder, I've integrated Ruth Becker's biological signature with the location data. You can now use your scanner to trace her movements throughout the Commons. Ruth Becker was here, Pathfinder. You can trace her with your scanner.
Hi, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, then we'll have you on your way.
I don't know. Tan's pretty busy. I'd have left it alone.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Good morning. Or is it
The use of firearms on the Nexus is against initiative regulations.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again. Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered...
These power outages make no sense.
Of course, there are probably more systems to find. The Scourge doesn't help.
If you will.
Pathfinder,
Anything I can...
perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section. They haven't... I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have...
Don't give up. When I'm out...
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Abs...
Sam?
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder, this is the head of the Angaran delegation.
The one who saved the Moshai. She speaks highly of you. Call me Issa de Navarre.
Welcome, Ambassador. The Angara's first formal visit will be one for the history.
I was just explaining to the Ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder. So much life. All different, all united. The way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then, the alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my precautions. Especially when your initiative's first colony is a military. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshai says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
Everything you see, we're willing to share. Knowledge, technology.
What's the price?
Whatever you're willing to give.
They will guard my ship. If you are not conquerors, I trust my person to your honor.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Pavoa set Jav Teravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda. Your species are
I'm Jen Garson, founder of...
Yes, the gender binary of other races.
Hello there, Hubert. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of...
Okay.
Great, but I want to put your mind at ease.
It's fine to continue.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
While others gravitate neutral reality.
Aha! I knew it! Horizontal gene transfer. The Ket incorporate new DNA seamlessly into their own.
Many species do the same. Only the most primitive do it by force. My model of Helios blossoms with data thanks to...
Anyone see my acid solution?
family is more important than new experiences. I don't regret staying close to home.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. Sorry, say they'll work. The Nexus invites you to visit the newly opened Vortex.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Has Ruth Becker been here?
Never heard of her.
Has Ruth Becker been here?
Never heard of her. Looking good
Hey,
there.
has Ruth Becker been around lately?
Those look hot. Thank the Pathfinder.
Hey, later, right? I'm Ryder. Dutch...
Yeah? You're looking for Ruthie. She was here earlier. Helped me sort out some paper. Don't know what I would have done without her.
How's she settling in? Did she seem okay?
She looked fine. Abby, is everything okay? Charlie's fine, right? It would destroy her if anything happened to him.
Everything's fine. I just need to talk to her.
All right, then. Oh, good. I was worried for a moment. She should be in ops somewhere. Wanted to check in on someone. Taryn.
Thank you.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors of the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS. Attention all personnel. The Angaran diplomatic team has arrived on the Nexus.
I'm sorry. The suspect's in custody.
And now everyone thinks protesting is how we get stuff done.
Tracking enemy activity. Zones 2, 12,
Hey, Ryder,
19.
I'd like a moment. That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make...
The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
I'm worried.
worried about this place if the Ket find you.
Then we... Good job on the outpost. She's been understandable, if you ask me. I'm just... Did you tell him I was coming down to check on you?
He still won't leave me alone. He's pretending to inspect my work.
Right. Cycling airlocks 56B and 57B... now.
That worked. He's leaving. Thank you.
What? How can we be out of those...
Ryder, can you...
One space...
Can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my Krem.
The two...
It's... well, maybe not.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Hello again, Pathfinder. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind.
How...
It may yet be a surprising producer.
Director Addison.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Another time.
Pathfinder. Director Addison finds it annoying. I suppose it's like caring about a
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Hello, can I help you with anything?
Hi, my name's Ryder.
Yeah,
I'm looking for Ruth.
she was here not long ago. She didn't look so good, though.
She did just get unthawed. She's bound to be less than stellar.
I don't think this was stasis sickness. She was nervous. She talked about keeping her nephew safe. She ran off mid-sentence. We were talking about the shuttles.
I'll check it out. Sam, paranoia defines stage 2 of TH314, right?
Correct. The virus becomes highly contagious in stage 3.
If she gets off the station...
The risks of a pandemic increase greatly.
Ryder, we have a problem.
We're done here.
Hello again.
Just not fair.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities...
Excuse me, Pathfinder.
Tell me.
He was involved with a woman who was exiled. The powers that be don't buy it and don't care. They say most likely he went willingly.
Love can make us...
He didn't love her, she was just... The initiative has branded him. I want to clear his name.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm in your...
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here. Well, old man, we're getting there. Put in a good word for us.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Tam likes to think he's keeping an eye on us. Works both ways.
The Angara have nothing to fear from the people of the Milky... I see you've crossed paths with Sloane Kelly and the Exiles. A thorn in our side if ever there was one.
I don't think anyone came all the way to Andromeda to live like that. The Nexus was part of this too.
It's about the future, Ryder. What sort of civilization will we form in Helios? One driven to extremes of anarchy, or one dedicated to order and justice? I choose the latter. Sloane Kelly and her mutineers chose otherwise. Did you have some other business?
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Jean Carson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
No reason. Guess I was hoping the cavalry was on the way.
Yes. If only she'd left. Nope. Jean Carson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
Was there a follow-up investigation?
I wasn't even out of stasis. But knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, death was everywhere. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates. Species are at odds. Code breakdown over.
What's going on? Why are you whispering?
I'm planning a surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirit... I hear Kadara Port is famous for hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet.
I'll see if I can find some.
Excellent.
Okay. What are we looking for, Sam?
Any information relating to Jean Carson's death.
The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
Can I talk to you, Ryder?
Apex personnel, please check your...
Good that you're here, Ryder. The really weird part is they seem aware of our operations, like they're getting intel. I swear, but you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to... Thank you. Maybe...
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We should really get
Can you tell
medical
me what
to check
happened
you
to you?
out.
I was here fixing a shuttle when this woman came out of nowhere. She whacked me over the head and took the shuttle. Nearly fried me taking off.
Any idea where she went?
I bet she didn't log a destination with control before blasting off. This is crazy. What's going on? Why would she do that?
Don't worry. I'll bring her back.
Good.
Anything else you can tell me?
I blow towards the hell out of the hull when she hit me. She'll leave her radiation trail a click wide.
That's good. Very good. Sam, our scanners can track the shuttle's emission trail, right?
Suvi confirms.
Look, we can contain a colony outbreak. Find her, Ryder. Whatever happens, she can't land anywhere near the...
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to move them around.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates. A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
An embassy has been established on Aya, marking a major diplomatic success for the initiative. Nexus representatives are now working directly with the Angarans to learn more about both the cluster and the Ket. This is HNS.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow for scene recreation.
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But, wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open until the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
What do we have here?
This is Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here. Someone's trying to kill me, and now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code, and whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Wow, this is some serious shit.
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Reports indicate everyone is safe.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
We are grateful.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now. Rerouting to our private channel.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them face to face. That was a mistake. I lied to everyone. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going to remove me. Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. He may have learned more.
What did that mean? Something big in the Milky Way?
Perhaps your father's locked memories hold the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah. Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative.
Okay.
Great, but I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing that...
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
A hostage crisis in hydroponics ended peacefully after the human Pathfinder negotiated an agreement between protesters and Nexus officials. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor sleeper of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Tracking enemy activity. Zones 2, 12, 19.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is in...
Hi, Ryder.
The Angara has nothing to fear from the people of the Milky Way. But do you have anything to offer? Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
It was amazing.
I hope rescuing the mo... Did you have some other business? My...
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Pathfinder.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
Hello?
Hi there. Just...
What's up? It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I don't know.
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need... That's right. Next question. You know it.
You're back safe, you... No, Kerry, professional. First things first. Tan sent a little gift for your positive message. I'd make the most of it. Today's a tough one. The Exiles. Probably the most live-wire topic for our leaders. You've met the treacherous mutineers at Kadara Port. Some think the exiles are a menace to be eradicated.
I tried. It's like they spawn when I'm not looking. It never ends.
The exiles have as many problems as the initiative. Not every outlaw wants us dead.
Wow, it's almost heresy to hear that the exiles are anything but filthy... well, exiles. I wish I could draw this out, but I have a meeting. Sorry. Apparently some colonists want to talk about the series. Maybe they'll be willing to go on camera. Just finishing up here. Thanks again.
The consumption or sale of any plant specimens is strictly prohibited by hydroponic regulations.
Welcome back.
Why does that sound familiar?
They named it after the Tekunis expedition, the first Solarians to reach the Citadel. It's a big name to live up to.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Anomaly found. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Sam sent me the data on that shuttle. I've set up our scanners to track it. Just say the word. This radiation trail matches the shuttle we're tracking. picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Probe away. Satellite detected.
Careful. Word is there's pirates all over this region.
You'd think they'd run out of people to steal from. Anomaly on sensors. Radiation is a match. She went this way all right. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. I found something.
Sam, send Callow the nav point provided by our Krogan contact. Drac, we're landing on Eladin to rendezvous with Jorgal's Struck.
On my way.
Where is...
Called the Paradise. Middle of nowhere as far as I can tell.
Paradise is different for a Krogan.
Remnant starship? No.
Only 41% exposed. I will gather what information I can, Pathfinder.
Who lives here besides the Krogan?
Scavengers with nothing to lose. Criminals chucked out of Kadara.
Gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna head to the colony, smooth the waters.
on the dunes, you're dead.
Think you're tough? Wait till you meet me on the dunes.
Hey, I recognize your insignia. You're Nexus, right? Kent Halsey, Nexus Security.
Must be a reason you're here. Is there a problem?
Not with the Nexus. This is a personal matter. Somehow, she pissed off enough. I don't care about that. I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara, together. The problem is, I underestimated them. I'm stuck before I've even started. I think...
Look at this place. The colors are stunning.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
It's a fair exchange.
Well, well, look at you.
How'd you...
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara. Word travels fast there. Should hear.
Well...
I won't repeat it, for your sake. Except the Krogan. I've seen new to
You said you run...
This... Sometimes
If you say so.
No more than I have to. Slavery, cannibalism, gang leader worship. It's enough to make my skin.
Strong work.
I buy from them. Doesn't mean I have to. Might be safe here, but out there?
Got info on someone...
What am I? Your personal database?
Come on. You're the only one here who doesn't want to kill me.
Fine, fine. I've never met her, but I heard mention a cave out in the dunes. This is the nav point.
All...
Good point.
Ever worked with a guy named Reyes?
Reyes? He's one of my buyers, actually.
We've met.
I'm not surprised. Reyes.
Take it easy.
Oh, wait.
What are you looking at?
To be honest, I'm curious about
What's going on is none of you...
I thought the rule...
That won't protect you outside the gates.
Pathfinder.
Right. Let's...
Ryder, I heard that little exchange. I don't understand it. They screened every initiative app. Wow. Be careful around that one, Ryder. Perfect. Excellent. Not a scavenger, Ryder.
over there. They look like tanks of some kind.
Think you're tough? Wait till the
Strange. Data's not coming through. Try another one. Excellent.
Where are you going? Gonna get a better gun. Take them all down.
The second we're out on the
Heat levels increasing. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Thanks, Ryder. That should be enough. I'll analyze this and let you know what I find. Gonna enter the circuit?
Yeah? Think you can win? Hey, hey!
Stop shushing.
Are you Jorgel Strux?
Maybe. I think you...
I'm the Pathfinder from... You asked me to meet you here?
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
Everyone's best chance for survival is to cooperate. That includes the...
So you have problems.
We can't be there anymore.
More has a... She's planning a strike against the Nexus. That much we know.
The audio logs you sent do sound like something bad is brewing.
And then we're all going to die. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
We need the Krogan, and the Krogan need...
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if more... You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony or talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
So, Eladin. Charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned?
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes? Sounds fun.
Not really. Eladin is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
sinkhole.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, we're approaching a scavenger site. I advise caution.
You're approaching the refuge of Dirk Barrett. We are not hostile. Repeat, not hostile. Please do not shoot.
Well, that's new.
Pathfinder, I'm Dirk Barrett. I speak for everyone you see here. Glad you're hearing me out instead of shooting me in the face.
It never really hurts to listen.
I agree. Most of the people who live here don't, as I'm sure you've noticed. They kill anything that moves, including each other. Long-term prospects for survival? Zero. Me? I haven't lost my mind. I don't want to die. Neither do these people. That's why I need your help.
Well, I am the Pathfinder, and I'm pretty sure my job description includes help. So shoot. What do you need?
First, we need to move. This shelter is small and can't be fortified. Another gang has taken over a base about 20... Beautiful. If you can help us clear them out, I think we'll be good. Thanks, Pathfinder. Anything else you need to know, just ask.
You and your...
From... Result... Eventually, turns out I wasn't the only one. Kadara bothered some people. I guess some of us wanted to start with a clean slate.
If you...
Trade, hopefully. Maybe if we're really successful. I just know that anarchy is unlikely to get us very far. We need people working towards the same goal. I'm not stupid. I know it's not going to be painful.
This heat is unbearable.
I detect a considerable temperature drop in shaded areas.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this.
clan still hasn't forgiven the Nexus, huh? Can't say I blame them.
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
They're Krogan. They can live anywhere. Form up. Outlaw.
One down.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
I think we're coming close to the Krogan colony.
Move along. He's with me. Look, Jordan. They... Shut it, Greg.
I'm not here to stay.
You assume we need. Hey, you guys did your job. But Drag, didn't I tell you to shut? I'll spread the word, so... Good. I'll see you inside, Ryder. Gonna have a few more words with this...
Life support is back online.
Pathfinder must think he's pretty.
It was an accident. The terminal with Dr.
His work?
Anyway, it's encrypted. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally...
I can't believe the terminal has gone missing.
Place's world's better than Tachanka.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Ungar?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't...
She was a salvager, made runs. We climbed the dunes. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Were you two?
We were friends. At least I thought so. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Tell me more about...
She's adventurous. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere. I tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You seem...
My father called me a Solarian. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians. Look,
is life that different?
It was all about survival. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight.
Sounds like Helios was a...
New galaxy, new life. Well,
would have
never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
Varka, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
What do you want me to do? Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one up. Varka, I can see the tension building. Colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of... Shove them into a ring. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
How am I supposed to help with the rite? I hope you don't mean me.
Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
You really think Varka...
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances. Good. I'll keep Varka...
You hear Gar? Soft squish. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Clouds down everything in it.
Do I have to worry about it?
As far as we can tell, but stay out of its way.
Thanks for the heads up.
Been out of the Sea of Ataraxia?
No.
Pretty wild out there. They'll kill you for a time. Come on, you have nowhere to go.
Heard Sloan on
Just
Kadara.
scabs being scabs. We ought to check it out, actually. See if we can get in on the action.
working on it.
Pathfinder? Ryder, just... What do you think of the colony? Pretty... And then it seems simpler to just... I'm guessing you have questions. The rest we sort of stole when we left. New Tachanka's plants grow way better than the...
How long is the colony?
Since we left the Nexus.
Just...
Could have parked our tails on a volcano and...
You seem at home.
And you're not... The day you dig my... Sad honor that'll be. Now I just can't seem to get rid of him. Drop of water in 3 days.
Another leak? Together for more than a week. And look, those mushrooms are back. Ran into some of those scavengers. Sorry, Pathfinder. No outsiders in the family quarters.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
It's a long story. Scavengers?
That's where they get to get. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not. Not yet. Give it a little time. It's... And if you get close when they're hungry, well, just...
Ryder, I've analyzed the scans you sent me. I found something odd. Each scavenger's neurons were firing at an abnormal rhythm.
What does that mean?
It's only a theory, but I think some people are more susceptible to complications that can happen during the cryo process. Their neural paths were altered in cryosleep. It's not curable, but I've developed a serum that should subdue the symptoms. I left it at the Paradise.
When you pick it up, I'll tell you what to do.
You've survived the gang leaders and the worms so far. I'm impressed.
What happened to...
The Angara?
I am.
Lietta's dealt with enough. She doesn't need a Pathfinder poking around.
She has...
Yeah? Where was he when Lietta was in...
Just tell me.
I don't know. Her ship was... Talk to Colt Dalton if you want to know more. She had to go through him to get anywhere.
Take...
I'd like to test the serum on a live subject, but we need a good candidate. Scan the scavengers at the Paradise again. I'll tell you when I see a potential.
I detect above normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal.
Gonna rinse the circuit?
Almost croaked out there.
There. He's perfect. You'll need his permission to administer the serum. We won't force it on him.
You sure this is safe?
It's no more...
Hey there.
Don't know what they told you. I don't...
I just want to give you this medicine. It might make you feel...
Feel better? Haven't felt this good in years. I don't want your blasted medicine.
If you take this, you can feel normal again.
A life of serving the Nexus? I'm free as a bird now, and damn, it feels... Just leave me alone. Leave all of us alone. We're happy just how we are.
If you don't want to be cured, I won't make you.
Good. Now get out of my face.
Well, that was a waste of time. If these exiles really don't want to change...
There's nothing we can do.
I'll see if I can organize trials on the Nexus. At least we can prevent this from happening again.
I didn't do it. Didn't do nothing.
Okay, you didn't...
Good.
I feel...
I detect above normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is back online. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Scavenger tech ahead. They'll be looking for scrap here. dropped?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. Heat levels increasing. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
I think that's a remnant construction over there.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. levels increasing. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support at 100%. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Heat levels increasing. Life support is stable. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Heat levels increasing. Life support is back online. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
All systems green.
Pathfinder.
Need something? Need something done? You know where to find me.
Hi there.
What's up?
Yes?
I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He gave up everything trying to save her.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I saw another of Dad's memories.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
Dad gave me a push, but I'm not here because of him.
Maybe not actively, but he had some influence.
I'll let you get back.
I'll be here if you need me.
Caught you napping. Do all Angaras snore, or just you?
Do all humans whimper?
Hey, sorry, still thinking about the outpost we need. I know it.
Radio emissions from the black hole are incredible out here. The song of the dark side of creation. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Anomaly found. Radiation trail is consistent with previous scans. This is our shuttle. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something. picking up something. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. With all this travel, we're building up a bigger picture of the Scourge. I wonder if it's just local to Helios, or if all Andromeda's like this. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Anomaly found. Pathfinder. Scans confirm the damaged shuttle trail leads to a landing site on Kadara's surface. Anomaly on sensors. I'm picking up something. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. I found something.
We're here, Ryder. Nav point where the three Sabers supposedly attacked a supply ship.
I'm getting a unique radiation signature from the scans. I think their drive's leaking ESO.
Does it lead anywhere?
I'm only getting a general vector. If we scan the other sites, we could narrow it down. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Back towards Vold.
Cold orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Commander Dempsey is in her office. You should see her.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
One of the people they saved from the cat. It's a Halkin.
Life support is back online.
Sun and skies.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Fuel pumps, fuel lines, hydraulics.
How is everyone back home?
Hey there, I hear you have a very impressive...
We got. Trust me, this'll work.
They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed...
Don't be so dramatic. I do this.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Please don't call attention to us.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Heard about that doll.
You think it's payment?
You must be the Pathfinder who saved the Moshai. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
It's a joke, but not a good...
Strange jokes aside, I hope you will join our fight against the Ket. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that over... Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
How long?
They form... only... But even now, we're a long way from winning.
I've met Ephra.
Ephra took a scattered band of civilian...
Most people seem to really
We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars. I'll be here if you...
Hope they give me a control soon. Feeling kind of honored we get to see all this. Not likely.
You don't win a war without good organization.
An impressive survey.
Rylus?
That's me, yes. I'm Rylus. Wow. You really showed up.
You said you had intel. I can't ignore that.
I just didn't think you'd come yourself. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the Exaltation facility sent the Ket scram... Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
So something that could involve Exaltation, or the creation of a new Exaltation.
Well, that's what I thought. Either way, Ket organizing means trouble.
We don't have the tech to break into their bases. But someone has to stop them.
You're talking to the right person. We always help...
I'll send the nav point immediately.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Maybe we should talk to the requisitions officer.
Pathfinder.
You the requisitions officer?
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything is running fine.
I saw the messages sent to you.
Keep your voice down. I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments of... If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale...
You have any leads?
Not much. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I can take a look at the drop point.
I can't sanction an official search. The nav point for the lot. You seem to be adept at decryption.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
Pathfinder, I want to brief you on Vold. Any questions about the planet?
How did...
We don't have the forces to fight it. At least, that is our hope. A lift up. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Tetchiks, and you... But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more...
Tell me...
It's the recent focus of Kedet. The Ked learned that we fight to the death. So they destroy our Dara. Oh, they underestimate the Angara.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. Adara is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here.
I guess they need to...
Adara... More patrols with Adara means fewer raids on... We're gonna need some kind of stimulant.
Yes, what is it? Don't you have more important places to be?
I'm not sure what...
Wounded. There's no substitute for real.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste.
Supply crates are stacked by...
Of course.
Keep moving.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Keeping warm, I hope. So the... Working here can be exhausting, and I don't mean just... For exaltation, I suppose. I used to think that they just used us as slaves.
I'll let you get...
Now...
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
Did they run into something out there?
The cat are getting bolder. A band of them... Our people managed to get out without much trouble, but I need to check them over. We don't use them for heat.
What?
If we don't get enough, our immune system's weaken.
You can't...
Between... But if the civilians in the settlements can live here...
Welcome.
What are these symbols on the wall?
Our people... and... a stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing...
Why don't you practice religion?
Though we honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest.
It would be...
So many dead or disappeared, but these two cuts are the deepest yet.
Do you need space?
It's all right. Speaking... these... They fling themselves at death, thinking they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers with...
Reincarnation is a nice...
This has consequence. If you meet some of these... That's all any of us can do.
How do you become a...
With great hardship. I speak... They take my words to their families, so that they all find this...
What do you...
In the never-ending...
What happens to the souls of...
This is our great heart. They are kept from the family dynasty.